you comfortable with the range out of thing?
Yep.
Okay.
So.
The Honda CBR 500R was refreshed for 2016 with new styling, LED headlights, larger fuel tank, adjustable front brake lever, and adjustable front suspension preload, but retains the same great underpinnings from its original 2013 release.
Hello everyone, I just started up this 2016 Honda CBR 500R with ABS. Should be a blast to ride. It's got emergency flashers, so take getting used to here. The horn is on the middle position and the turn signal on the bottom position here. It's raining pretty good right now, as everyone can see. So at about 427 pounds wet, this bike isn't particularly light, with approximately 44 horsepower at the crank as well, which I'll have to confirm later on. This rain hopefully will not be a test to see if the ABS brakes work or not. One thing Honda does not put on a lot of their bikes, and this is no exception, is a gear shift indicator. Now, it's something that most people don't need, but for beginners who this bike might be geared towards, someone who's just finished riding school, a gear shift indicator would probably be useful. Mind you, I've learned to cope without a gear shift indicator, but something to think about, Honda. Now the engine is a carryover of what's been in the CBR 500R for the last 3 years. It's buttery smooth, there's good pickup, it's not going to win races with a 0 to 60 in the mid to high 3 seconds, but for someone just commuting to work and just wants something good enough to tour short distances and go on fun trips on twisty roads, it's pretty good. The braking I'm not going to test too much either on account of wet roads, but it seems to be nice and grippy and with no drama so far. I was just victimized by the switching of the turn indicator and the horn. I don't think anyone's pushing it really hard right now. It is a little dicey. Nobody knows what kind of tires are on their bikes here. Like, guessing from the experience of my old CBR 125R, they're probably just dicey stockers. IRCs maybe, or Dunlop, just whatever Honda decides to equip the bikes with. Handling wise, I wish I had better weather to test the handling. It's a shame I have to really slow down on these curves. Not that I go fast on curves to begin with. I think the power band on this thing though, 3,000 RPM, there's good power down there. It makes it suitable for in-town commutes, I think. That's why some people do think that the 500 is probably the sweet spot between commuting. It's light, it's easy to handle so far. There's a bit of a buzz when I accelerate to high RPM. It's happens at about the 4,000 RPM range. Overall, I would rate this bike as a confident, mid-sized bike that is neither too fast for a novice rider like myself, nor is it, in my mind, too slow for the more skilled rider. Not to knock anything against it, is the 427 pound or so. If I had to knock anything else against this bike, is like my old CBR 125R, the seats leave a little bit to be desired. I can't say that I'm overly comfortable after 40 minutes of riding here. I have a bit of numbness in my butt and frontal area. And we're concluding this test ride of the 2016 CBR 500R. We're turning into Kelowna Honda Powerhouse. I didn't know this, but there is a liters per 100 kilometer fuel consumption gauge